use synthetic division and the remainder theorem to find each function value. So we need to find f at -1 using synthetic division. Okay, here's the function 2x cubed minus 3x squared, and the x factor is missing, the term with x is missing, so we can rewrite this function as 2x cubed minus 3x squared. There is no x term, so plus 0x plus 1. Okay, let's do the long synthetic division with -1. So -1 2 -3 0 1. We bring down over here, multiply -1 times 2 -2. Add these two numbers, -3 plus -2 -5. Multiply these two numbers, -1 times -5 5. 0 plus 5 5. Add these two numbers. Multiply -1 times 5 -5. Add these two numbers, -4. So this is the remainder, and f at -1 is in fact the remainder. Okay, this is so a f at -1 is -4. That's the remainder. Now we need to do same thing with -1/2. So it's kind of tough because we have fraction -1/2 2 -3 0 1. Bring this down over here, multiply these two numbers, -1/2 times 2. So let me do over here, -1/2 times 2, -1/2 times 2, 2 cancel, -1. Okay, so when we multiply we get -1. -3 minus 1, when we add we get -4. We multiply these two numbers, -1/2 times -4, -1/2 times -4. Negative positive, 2 goes for 2 times, so 1 times 2 is 2, positive 2 or just 2. So -1/2 times -4 is just 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. Multiply again, -1/2 times 2 is like the first one, -1/2 times 2 is -1. So -1/2 times 2 is -1. We've seen here. Okay, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So the remainder is 0. That is f at -1/2 is 0. For future reference, when the remainder is 0, like here, okay, in this case the remainder is 0, that means -1/2 is a root, or 0. -1/2 is a root of this polynomial. Okay, so we used synthetic division to evaluate f at -1, and that will be the remainder. Same thing here, that will be the remainder. Alternatively, f at -1 means simply replace x by -1. If we replace x by -1, then we get -4. Similarly, replace x by -1/2 and simplify, we get 0. But the question wanted us to use synthetic division. Okay, and the remainder theorem means these are the remainders or function values. That comes out to be this, and this one 0.